Joshua, who didn't want to beatbox, is like, don't you want to just yell your poem? Can we give it up for Joshua one time? So it's a privilege and an honor to be able to share a poem with y'all. My partner and I, Alicia Wise. Give it up for Alicia Wise. We teach poetry in Los Angeles. I apologize for the Dodger attire.
We forgive you.
I got cussed out behind scenes. Don't worry about it. I'm learning. I'm at home in a bit. But we teach poetry in Los Angeles in settings of incarceration. A lot of times, there are a lot of young people that we work with that are stuck into the school-to-prison pipeline. And this poem is dedicated to a site that I used to work at. That since I've been in Los Angeles, we actually got this site shut down, which is really awesome. So this is dedicated to my young people. You want to hear it?
Yeah!
So last week, two of my favorite students wrapped their knuckles around each other. Now in class, when we're upset or aggravated, we do push-ups. Or we listen to really cool beats. The other day in my sign-in sheet in the comment section, usually reserved for the principal, one of my boys wrote, "Great class," and it was the best part of my day. Now at the Challenger Memorial Juvenile Detention Center, a youth prison named after a space shuttle that exploded, a failed mission. There's a dog pound at the front gates. You can hear whining and barking as your tires roll through gravel. In the yard, you can see the lights from the state penitentiary directly behind. Most of my boys joke and say that this will be their next step, but in my class, I show them poems. Always my favorite and always the powerful. I tell them there is a future in words. I show them my path, the dirt I crawled through, the voice I stumbled on, the same voice we can find searching the right conversations. We talk of memories, acknowledge and agree that we are the sum of what we remember. Their growth is my process, and I love to watch them blossom. Each poem, a petal forcing its way from a bud, a little more assured each time, each step, a little more confident than the last. See, I don't just try to teach poetry to kids. I try to teach them how to walk in their own skin. I try to teach them how to own their skin when they walk. Sometimes I stand in front of a classroom and my students look like abandoned homes in the neighborhood the city has forgotten. I give them notebooks, I give them tool belts and talk them into believing that anyone can be a carpenter. I say these words are nails, these poems are houses. Build it carefully because someone might need to live here. I look them in the eyes and say the sentences you need to focus on do not end with a gavel, they end with a period. Let me show you how to make them with your own hands. Your story is important, so write it down. And they do. Some laugh, some cry. I say it's okay. Our emotions are like lightning bugs, and if we keep them bottled, they will die. And a person who doesn't feel is just a photograph, and you are worth so much more than 1,000 words. You are an ocean of confessions, begging for an out. There is a key in your every syllable. The right combination can unlock dreams. I tell them to dream, then edit, you know what I'm saying? I tell them a rough draft is one of the rare times in life you actually get a do-over. I tell them to wrap themselves in their stories. Don't get wrapped up in money because then you'll become a hater, and haters get halitosis, and that's chronic background. I tell them I don't know, but it feels true. I tell them to feel for their truth like a switch been engulfed in all life's dark, that this universe loves honesty, so don't hold your tongue or your punches, that their process is my growth, and the only time I don't feel guilty speaking crazy to strangers, I tell them everything someone told me once. You can be great. Each poem, a petal forcing its way from a bud, a little more assured each time, each step, a little more confident than the last. I tell them I love them, because most of the time, they never hear that. I tell them no matter what society has shown them, no matter what a judge has told them, that they are not a failed mission.
Yes,
to me.
sir.
Thank y'all so much.